Greetings, everyone. Dennis Easter here. I have the privilege of being the interim pastor of the Pasadena Foursquare Church. And as a part of that, we've started a journey together in this time of transition called Pilgrimage, a journey to the heart of God. And we've taken as our text for this series the Psalms 120 to 134. And I think it's very appropriate because these songs were sung by the children of Israel when they would move from the places where they lived to being in God's presence in Jerusalem for one of the three feasts every year. And so we're on that kind of pilgrimage too. It's a journey to the heart of God, not only for us as a congregation, but especially for us as individuals. And just this last Sunday in Psalm 120, we got our beginning point. And it's basically where leaders define reality. Here's reality. It was said in the very first verse of Psalm 120, I call on the Lord in my distress, and he answers me. See, that verse tells us what most leaders know intuitively they must do. They must define reality and simultaneously offer hope. So the reality is we start in places of distress that we are not content with where we're at. We want to move forward. And then the hope is, and God is going to hear us, and he's going to accompany us on this journey. So we're going to continue that series. Psalm 121 is this week. Read ahead, cheat, and get ahead of that passage. Take a look at that passage, and this is going to be a familiar one. And it's basically about how God is our keeper, who's not a sleeper. And he's going to be with us on this journey, helping us at every step where we want to get stuck to keep moving forward. And it reminds me of an old George Gershwin tune called Someone to Watch Over Me, and we have that someone in the Lord. So this Sunday, we begin again. We meet at 10 o'clock. I'm hoping that I get to see you at that time. And if not in person, online. But let me add one other thing. We're entering into a season called Lenten season, which is celebrated by the body of Christ worldwide. And it's leveraging 40 days that mirrors Jesus' 40 days in the wilderness or the 40 years of wandering until we move into a promise like the children of Israel. But the 40 days were historically been a time of deep preparation for the resurrection that we encounter at Easter. And during the Lenten season, usually three things are going on: prayer, fasting, and generosity, giving. Now, here at Pasadena, we're going to supercharge our pilgrimage by also engaging in the Lenten season. I don't have a lot to say about it right now, but this Sunday I'll share more about what that looks like. And then in coming videos, we'll keep you abreast of ways that you can supercharge this journey by using the Lenten season as a layover or just on top of what we're already doing in our pilgrimage. So thank you for being a part of the church. Look forward to